Hellcat.
Welcome back, this is Ravens Bullis, and I'm reviewing Royal Rumble 2020. I admit, it's been 15 years since the last time I watched a wrestling match. Wrestling has changed a lot. In fact, there's this guy named Cordon Bleu King, I think, versus Reigns. So Reigns and him have some sort of grudge match where Reigns puts the man's head in a toilet. And when I say toilet, a porta potty. One of those nasty ass freaking concert toilets. And pulls a jackass move and flips it over. I'm like, you hate the man so much, you put the dude's head in a toilet. It was a great opening for Royal Rumble 2020. Moving on from there, there's the women's Royal Rumble, which is amazing. It got to introduce to Asuka, one of the Kabuki warriors, who, like a cobra, spits this green venom into her enemy's face. Excuse me. That was after the Royal Rumble. She lost, unfortunately. But in the Royal Rumble, I found out that Vince McMahon's daughter, woo, by the way, is now wrestling. And you never trust a McMahon. Ever. No matter who they are. Then to the men's Royal Rumble, you had Igor. He wasn't Igor, by the way. That's my nickname for him. Was throwing out guys outside of the ring, left and right. 13, by the way. I'm just going, whoosh, throwing them out like they're nothing, like they're rag dolls. But the highlight of it, besides Cordon Bleu's King's head being pushed into a toilet, was the fact there's this new guy I've never even heard of named The Fiend. The Fiend is some monstrous wrestler that reminds me of a combination of Kane and Undertaker that wears this mask with a wide-ass grin, who pulls other wrestlers through the ring and disappears when the lights turn off. This fiendish fellow, by the way, defeats his opponent, which is quite a scare tactic. So to sum it up, Royal Rumble 2020, I give it a 10 out of 10. I haven't watched wrestling in over 15 years, and I say a lot has changed. Yes, they had Edge is still involved. You have Rey Mysterio, who I still know, but most of the faces are fresh. I don't know who any of these guys are. The person I was thinking about was Daniel Bryan, who was actually in the strap match with The Fiend, which is a mistake. He had himself chained to The Fiend. So you can use the strap as a weapon by wrapping your opponent into it and throwing him around with him, strangling him out. It's a no holds, no bar match, what you found out with him. And yes, you're probably gonna properly correct me, but King Corbin is his name, but I prefer King Cordon Bleu. All right, and Roman Reigns happens to be my second favorite compared to Asuka. So, this is Ravens Bullis reviewing Royal Rumble 2020, and I could say it's good. And hopefully I'll be able to review the next one. The next one is post-COVID. There is no audience at all whatsoever in the wrestling match, so it should be really interesting. It's an interesting time in WWE. This is Ravens Bullis. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing. I'll see you on the battlefield and in the fog.